here in Swift Current certainly know this face. Of course, people across the province will know your face as well. We are here with Premier Brad Wall. We've mentioned Swift Current is your hometown. This could be a chance for us to grill you on the upcoming session. It could be a time to talk about politics, but no.
That wouldn't be any fun at all.
No. We're talking Swift Current. I want to know what growing up in Swift Current was like for you as a boy.
It was a great experience. I was born and raised in Swift Current, stayed here till high school was finished, went to university in Saskatoon, and kind of knew that I always wanted to come back. And you know, luckily enough, my wife and I, she's from Prince Albert. We settled on Swift Current as a great place to raise a family. That's what I remember. I remember how great it was growing up here. You know, it is a city with a small town feel, but there's really everything in terms of sports and music and culture and arts for kids to enjoy, and it's just a great place to raise a family, and that's a big part of the reason why Tammy and I wanted to come back here a long time ago now and start our family too.
Now, Swift Current, like many areas of the province, has certainly changed in the last 5 years. Talk about some of the changes that you've seen, you know, from your childhood to now.
You know, I think it's about its growth, really. Saskatchewan's growing. Swift Current has grown significantly over the last number of years. There's more families that we've welcomed here every single year. And, you know, the diversity of Swift Current has changed. There's a newcomers welcome center in Swift Current for all the new immigrants, new Canadians who are making Swift Current home. If someone would have said 10 years ago that we would have enough of a demand for a welcome center for newcomers, for new Canadians, some people would have probably thought, no, maybe not right away. But here we are. And so that makes Swift Current better. The diversity makes things better in the community, and I would say growth is what's changed the most over the last little while. And, you know, I think our city's doing a good job of keeping up with the growth.
And talk about how proud you are of saying that you are from Swift Current.
Well, I'll tell you, it's from when I was very, very young. I've been interested in politics for a disturbingly long period of time. Been kind of a political nerd and thought, would it be an honor to be able to represent Swift Current at some level of politics, just because of the, you know, I love my hometown, and the people here are great. It would be great to be able to represent them somewhere. Now that dream's come true, but it's you've been here for the day. You've done a number of different things here. I'm looking over at Dan and wish I would have been there at the research station for his experience there. But I think you've seen a lot of the community. You know folks here. It's a great place. I'm completely biased, full disclosure, but the people are great here, and so there's a lot that Swift Current has going for it, and I've been fortunate enough to be a part of that for a very long time.
You bet. Now, I'm sure people are dying to know, quickly before we go, what is, when you are off, when you're spending time here in Swift Current on the weekend, say, what does a typical day shape up for, like, you and your family?
Well, it's chores. There's things on the to-do list, especially if I've been gone for the week. So it's some things around the house. But, you know, in the summertime, right here where we're standing is Market Square. And the city of Swift Current have done a great job of opening up a bit of a farmer's market. There's a talent stage. You know, there's face painting, you name it. Saturdays in Swift Current downtown are great. And in Swift Current, you're close to lots of great places to camp. In the summer, Cypress Hills, we go there. We go to the landing at Lake Diefenbaker. But that's only when the chores are all done. And you know, I have an old car I like to work on a little bit. My wife calls it a 1967 midlife crisis, but it's a car. So you know, we'll drive that around a little bit and have some fun. But it's just a great place to relax on a weekend or in the evenings when I get to come home.
And we appreciated it as well. It has been a fantastic day. Premier Wall, thank you so much for taking this time.
Thanks very much. Go Broncos.
Yeah.